Hey guys, this is FMeister94 here, with a slightly different video. Unfortunately, I couldn't do like a let's play. Unfortunately, I couldn't do an actual, what should I say, a live stream today. So instead, I'm just doing a slightly different kind of video. So these are 3 cards that I would like to see come to Phone Destroyer. And I had a lot of fun with this, especially like designing the cards. And I got a little bit of help from a person who ran Discord, on the Phone Destroyer Discord, called Towel Royale. Currently going by my new hashtag my neutral card. And yeah, definitely a lot of help. Super chill to talk to. And gave me so much help in terms of just firstly, for one of the cards, he actually did design it when I asked him to design it, so I really appreciated that, and gave me some help with like designing another card as well. Gave me like the frame for one, so that was really helpful. I'll have that link in there in the description. So the first card, which was designed by Towel Royale there, is called a Helen Keller Timmy. I'd suggested that he'd design a Helen Keller Timmy card. So this is based on the episode you probably would more likely know it about, Timmy and Gobbles. So personally for me, it's my favourite Timmy episode by a mile. I really enjoyed it. It was quite a good character development episode, so I think Phone Destroyer needs to pay homage to this episode by making a card of it. So again, it's kind of up for kind of like slight change and stuff like that. So they've got 160 health, 39 attack, and their ability is to lower the screen brightness and in-game sound for opponents for 5 seconds. How the devs would actually do that, that's kind of difficult. I'm not too sure how they would code that. Another way they could go about it is, something to do with Gobbles. That would really fit well with that theme card. Now for my second card, which I designed on my own. Found one on like DeviantArt. So I got that from this particular frame from DeviantArt. So it's Randy of the Biggest Crap. So it's a level 5 card. It's got 220 HP, 28 attack, and its ability is a war cry. Where it craps out the world's biggest crap, Randy becomes a protective mother and will fight to the very end to protect it or avenge it. So the main reason why I want this kind of card is I think that we need to see a slightly lower rarity for Randy. Also, we need to see a Randy card that can summon a totem. So basically the world's biggest crap would essentially be just a totem that he would summon whenever he appears on the field. And it would be and I would expect it to be a really strong ability. So I was thinking something along the lines of maybe the fact that it kind of repelled everything around it. So that would be a pretty interesting ability that, you could like force your particular force your enemies to have to go around it and just literally kind of block a lot of ways, but it might seem like a bit of an actual overpowered ability. So it need adjustments. I don't know, it could be a case of that it's kind of like maybe bigger, like I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that the time is also needs to be reduced. Maybe, I don't know, like again, like a lot of things can be changed to allow it to be like an actual balanced card. I think it's got a lot of potential, and it's a common Randy. That'd be really cool. And yeah, I did find that episode quite funny. It's definitely a very memorable Randy moment, and I think it really needs to be acknowledged in Phone Destroyer. So I'd love to see a card like that. And particularly in relation to what I mean by it fights to the very end to protect its mother or avenge it, to protect it or avenge it, I mean. again, you could have like, all sorts of stuff, like basically, saying, is Randy saying, I'll protect my baby, you will not touch my baby, or whatever, I don't know, or whatever, just like all sorts of like, just random like, lines that he can say would be so funny. And maybe a case of like, it kind of changes like that, he's really, really sad and really like whatever, depressed or anything like that, and really erratic when he's like, when like the actual totem has basically been killed, or for whatever reason, or just generally expired or something like that. And I think that'd be pretty fun to actually have a kind of like a sort of different lines for like based on, and they do something similar, like they have different lines when they're clear to like low health, but it'd be interesting to see different lines, and I think it would just mean for some really, really funny Randy moments. So that's kind of why I would like that kind of card. Now for the third card it's called Indecent Detainment. So this was particularly one of the reasons why I actually wanted to do this kind of video, because when they released Towley, I wasn't really very happy, because like if you want to release Towley, you have to also release Minge and Gary. So this is actually based on the Million Little Fibers episode, where basically Oprah's Minge and Asshole go crazy and hold hostage. Well, the Minge holds hostage a bunch of people, and they end up like, and it ends like Gary ends up getting shot, and Minge basically kills himself essentially. It's just so random, like it's just the most randomest stuff. Like clearly they were just like, I don't know if they were like completely off their heads when they made that episode, but like who would honestly think that up? And it's one of the most just bizarrest celebrity treatments. Same way with the last one as well for Bono. It's quite a different kind of treatment of celebrities. So it's a 5 cost card, and its ability is to attach this to an ally. All units around your chosen ally will be stunned for up to 15 seconds, and then said card will be destroyed. And the particular reason why I wanted some card like this was also the fact that I'd like a new maybe effect or something. So stun kind of effect. I was thinking it might be something like it'll be completely immobilized until it's interacted with in some way. So either attacked, healed, purified, poisoned, whatever kind of interaction is done to it, then it stops. And I think that'd be a pretty interesting kind of effect. And yeah, like again, but the drawback of it, but I think this will create some really interesting kind of play styles, maybe a far more kind of like aggressive play style, especially if you're like running maybe Bar Brady. It could be used in combo with that as well. I don't know. I'm not too sure how to work with it and how it would exactly affect. So there's many ways, so I'd love to see like a card that can actually can actually force you to actually destroy cards of your own like volition. That'd be pretty cool kind of effect. That's kind of one of the major reasons why I wanted it, just for 2 reasons. Or 3 reasons really. Firstly, I think Minge and Gary need to be in the game. Maybe the option to actually be able to forcefully kill your units would create some very interesting playstyles for Death Wishes and stuff like that. And yeah, to like add a new kind of effect in the game, because I think it'd be pretty cool if there's a new effect in the game. But yeah, there's a ton of bugs that need to be sorted out, so it's not really something that should be seen necessary for like the near future. But yeah. So there are 3 ideas, just 3 very silly cards that I thought that were kind of like just in my head. Well, one of them, of course, was not designed by myself, but I recommended him to kind of do it. I recommended him to do it anyway. and very willing to actually, do it. And I absolutely love the design. But yeah, there are 3 cards I would absolutely love to come to the game. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And just to let you know anyway, guys, so if you like the video, do let me know, or if you want to comment. And if you'd like to see more of these kind of videos from me, please do consider subscribing. I'd very much appreciate that, and I'd really like some feedback on it as well. Because, yeah, this video was actually very fun to make. And I hope you also enjoyed it too. So take care, and I will see you next time. Peace.